Hey soft person, thank you for clicking on this video. Yeah, I appreciate it. So if you're new to this channel and you don't know me, my name is Nathan, and if you're not, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Anyway, so let's get right into it. So this is a two-part video. I released the first part last week on Sunday. If you have not yet seen that, it might be a good idea to start with watching that video before watching this one, but I guess it's alright, you can go on. I'll give a quick summary of that video, and then we'll get into the content of this video. So I started the story of Balak, Balaam and his Balak, Balaam and his donkey. So last week's video we saw how that Balak was a king and Balaam was a sorcerer who the king called to curse Israel because Israel was encroaching on Balak's land, and on his way there was a couple of things that happened which led to the donkey talking to Balaam, and he was not really surprised by the fact that I didn't mention this, but it was my friend keeps bringing up the fact that why wasn't Balaam surprised about the fact that the donkey was talking to him. I don't know, these Bible characters do weird things that don't really seem weirded out by them, but yeah. Anyway, so that happened, and now he's on the point where he's faced off with the angel of the Lord, and the angel of the Lord decided to continue on his journey, and now he's continuing on his journey. So that's where we're picking up from today. Okay, so before we go further, I think I have to mention this. I realized, while I'm editing the video, that my morale was a bit lower than usual, and the room I was in, as you can see, had you can only see one person, but it had a lot of people, and I was really nervous. I couldn't get myself to record the video comfortably, so my tone is a bit not the usual, but the information is still as good. I would really like you to finish the video and enjoy what you learn. Thank you for watching. Hey soft person, thank you for clicking on this video. So when Balaam continued on the journey and he got to where he was going, Balak decided to meet him along the way. So this now, it already shows us how Balak as a king is really curious to have this done with, because you can imagine as a king you can't be going out to meet a mere commoner, but Balak was so anxious that he as a king went out all the way to meet Balaam along the way. So he meets Balaam along the way, and then he's like, Balaam, did I go for you a long time ago? Why have you taken this long? Did I tell you it was an urgent message? And then Balaam is like, bro, I'm here now, man. Okay, he didn't say that, I'm just explaining it out, but it's like I'm here now, man, don't worry about that. And he's like, okay, you know what, whatever, let's get to where they're going. So that's happening along their way, and so Balaam goes with Balak now. So in the next morning, Balaam and Balak go to Baal. This is where they offer his first sacrifices. But before they begin, Balaam reminds Balak, this is for I think the third time he's reminding him, he's like, remember, I can only say what the Lord wants me to say, but Balak, he's not really paying particular attention to this. He just wants to get what he wants and get it over with. So they start the procedure. So Balaam tells Balak to prepare 7 altars for him and to bring 7 bulls and 7 rams. I think they were ram. And then so Balak does that. He prepares their 7 altars, and then they bring the lamb, and then they sacrifice all of these things on their altars. And so Balaam then tells Balak, he's like, okay, we've done this, so let me step away from you for a bit, maybe the Lord will come speak to me. So when he steps away from him for a bit, the Lord comes to speak to Balaam, right? And then he gives this prophecy to Balaam, and then Balaam goes to deliver the prophecy to Balak. Now this prophecy was blessing the Israelites, and so when he finishes giving it, Balak is like, what have you done, man? I called you here to curse the Israelites and they're blessing them. And he's like, I can't do anything about it. I told you I can only speak what the Lord wants me to speak. And he's like, you know what, let me take you to another place. This time you will only be able to see a fraction of the people, but I hope you'll be able to curse in there. Right? So now they go to Pisgah. So now they go to Pisgah, and then at Pisgah the same thing happens. Balaam tells Balak, prepare 7 altars for me, bring 7 bulls and all that, and he does that. And then sorry, I saw a person then to confuse me. So he does that, right? And then so the Lord gives Balaam the prophecy, and then the prophecy again is blessing Israel, and then now Balak is really upset. He's getting frustrated with Balaam. He's like, bro, I've called you here to curse them, not bless them. If you're not going to curse them, then don't bless. At least don't bless them at all, right? So that's what he says. And then he's like, you know what? He's really frustrated now, and Balaam is like, bro, I keep telling you, I can't do anything about it. I can only speak what the Lord wants me to speak. And if the Lord sees it fit to bless them, I'll bless them. I've told you, there's nothing else I can do. So Balaam is like, you know what? I'm upset. I'm tired. Let me try one more time. Let's go to another place, and this time maybe the Lord will see it fit for you to curse the Israelites. I don't know what sort of desperation that was, but that wasn't logical reasoning. So now they go to is it Pisgah? No, they go to Peor. I don't know what, but like that's, you can look it up. It's in Numbers 22. No, it's in Numbers 23. So now they go to this last place, right? And then there, they do the same thing. They prepare 7 altars. They sacrifice 7 bulls and 7 rams. And the Lord comes to speak to Balaam again, right? And then Balaam is like, then Balaam delivers the prophecy to Balak again. So yeah, Balak now is really upset. He's like, bro, I've called you to curse these people, but you keep blessing them. It's really annoying. What the hell are you doing, right? And then Balaam is like, I told you before, didn't I tell you? Even when you sent your servants, I couldn't come at first because of this same issue. Now I'm finally here, and I've told you I cannot do anything about it. I can only speak what the Lord has told me to do, and it's for me to bless them. Now this is very funny because Balaam, as I stressed out in the other video, Balaam is a sorcerer. So if all this were not working, he would have resorted to sorcery. But like after he saw that the Lord was really keen on blessing these people, he did not resort to sorcery like he usually would. And then, so in the middle of this discourse they're having with Balak, he offers to give Balak a prediction of fate, or like tell him what's going to happen to him before. And then he goes on to prophesy about how the Israelites will come and they will crush him and they will get all the land and capture all those things. There are a lot of tedious prophecies that he gave, and after he finished giving his prophecy and he prophesied to Balak, they went on their separate ways. And I'm not really sure what happened to Balak because it's not really written. I would assume maybe when the Israelites came eventually they captured him, or if they did not capture him, he managed to escape, and then he was hiding in the mountains or whatever they did before when they were running away. Then maybe he probably died there. But we see in Numbers 31 that eventually Balaam was caught by the Israelites and they killed him because they accused him of okay, so in the middle somewhere there's some drama that happened between the Israelites. After the failed prophecies after the failed instances about Balak conspired with the Midianites. Yes, Balaam, who were the Moabites, conspired with the Midianites, right? And then they had the Midianite women go into the Israelites, and then they confused the Israelites and they started sinning. And then because they started sinning, the Israelites fell against God's favor, and then they started losing. So that was another conspiracy Balak had. But like, anyway, the Israelites blamed Balaam for all of that. And in Numbers 31 later on, we see how he's killed because he's been blamed for that. So Balaam's fate is known. He died. He was killed by the Israelites. But like I haven't been able to figure out what happened to Balak. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this story of Balak, Balaam, and the donkey. Though in this second part you don't really see much of the donkey's part in this, so if you haven't watched the first video, it might be a good idea for you to go check that out. But if you'd like to read this for yourself, this story is found in the book of Numbers chapter 22, and it goes on to chapter 24. Yeah, Numbers 22, 24. So you can find it there if you would like to read it for yourself. Anyway, so that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Stay happy, stay soulful, and know that you are loved. Peace.